It's Sarit Elkoby, and she's here to share a very special story that I know all of you are going to be interested in, and everyone wants to help an organization just like this. And you'll see why.
My husband, my very special husband, and his name was Netanel, and in Hebrew it says the gift of God. And I remember my mother-in-law. She was always very proud that they gave him the exact name that was talking about his character, because he was all about giving. This is him. He was a commander of the 630 battalion in the division of Gaza. And unfortunately, he was killed in Gaza in February the 12th, 2024. And I knew the day he joined the army, I knew that he will fall in love with it. He had such a big heart that, gave everybody else everything he could.
I think that many people in America who are going to see this interview are saying to themselves, you know what? There were so many heroes. There were so many people that sacrificed, whether with their lives or with injuries, both physical and emotional or mental injuries that are going to last a lifetime. But people are saying, okay, maybe the war's over. It's done. There are organizations that are saying the war's not over. The war will never be over because you have families that have been affected by this forever. And
Correct.
I remember when I met Mendy Koenig, he came to our community in Boca Raton not too long ago. And I immediately sensed a connection, even though this guy didn't speak a word of English and my Hebrew is not that great. But Mendy automatically told us that he has a very special organization. It's called Menucha Ve'Yeshua. And they're there to go and support and help families just like yours who have been through very similar circumstances. There's almost like a new club to join, which is a club no one wants to be part of, but it's the
Yes.
families that have lost soldiers, that have lost husbands, that have lost children. And he brings them together, brings you together for Shabbatons all over Israel. And I have so many things I want to talk to you about this organization, but what struck me so much, and what I hope everyone hears, is that you would think that who's the guy that's going to represent this organization? It's going to be some guy, he's going to put on a kippah sruga, maybe he's not wearing any kippah, maybe he's some Israeli, he's someone that wants to help, maybe he himself was in the army and he wants to help other families. He's a Hasidic guy. He got a strimal on. And he stood up in our shul in Boca Raton, and he told us what he is doing for soldiers, and no one could believe it. And it's not only that he's doing it for soldiers and their families, but he's doing it for such a diverse group. It's not only Dati, it's not only Chiloni, it's everyone together. And when we see
That's
that
right.
it's possible with all of the challenges that Israel's facing, this side or that side, you see a bright little spark. You see someone that's actually making a difference. A Hasidic guy says, I can go and help, and I can support the widows, the people that have lost some of their members of their own family. It's amazing. So I know Disney because I'm from Florida. Some say that Disney is the best place on earth. Orlando. I think Israel's the best place on earth. Maybe Disney is a close second, probably not. But you and your family, your children are coming to Orlando. Why are you coming to Disney World?
Menucha Ve'Yeshua. Actually, we met them for the first time. It was, I think, about 2 months after my husband died. And they invited us for their Shabbat of Koach that they had. And this was the first time we met Mendy and all his crew, his wonderful crew. And to be honest with you, I came there because I had no physical powers to make a Shabbat. Seriously. It was like, okay, let's pack and go and be there, and the kids will have a good time, and then we'll come back home. And I was whelmed, seriously, from what I saw there. I mean, and there was such a great crew that took care of everything, including great food, of course, and activities for the kids, and the lectures for the adults, and the show, and I was seriously, I was shocked. of how it was. And I had the chance to meet other widows and their families, and to be in this kind of circle that I am in. And it really was a Shabbat of Koach. It gave us strength. That's what it was. And I remember that I was like, okay, thank you so much for everything. And I didn't think that the relation will go on. We will keep in touch and everything, but they're here all the time, and not only in Shabbat, in Chagim, every single time, and every Chag we have a delivery. We get a delivery from them, with the candies for the kids and the bottle of wine and especially very warm words from them to us, and how much they appreciate everything that we made, and who we are. And they're amazing. And he is a very, very, very special man, Mandy, and his wife Brachi. That he's traveling all the time to make everything here possible for us. And Brachi is home with their kids, and I appreciate her so much for this. First of all, he has such a good heart and such good eyes that he welcome everyone. You can see them. You can see their religious men and non, and everyone. Seriously, all the Israeli environment is there. And I know how hard he works all the time, only to make sure that we are okay, and we will be always surrounded by love, and to make the kids happy. He's there all the time. And this trip right now, it's like, my kids are like, they're counting the hours to the flight tonight, and they're like, oh my god, we'll be there in Disney and everything. They know the characters from the TV and everything, and they're like so excited to be there. And to be honest, me too. It will be my first time too, so I'm excited also. They took care of everything, the pillows to the neck for the flight, and the chargers to the phones, and the games to the kids, and everything that I had to think in myself, what things that I need to bring with me. They thought about it already, and they're amazing. Seriously, they're making such a good work to make us happy and comfortable, and to get some relief. What this amazing organization is making is so warming, and so filling our hearts with joy, and we're so grateful for this. And my husband, he was always about, as I said, giving, and he has this kind of sentence that he always said it, and he lived through this. It was like a motto to him. And in Israel, in Hebrew, you say it, "Osim הכי טוב, עוד קצת ומעבר." And in English, it's like, you do your best, a little more and beyond. This is what he used to say all the time. And I can honestly say that I feel that Mendy and his crew and Menucha Ve'Yeshua is doing the exact same thing.
Wow.
They do their best, a little more and beyond, to make us happy, and to let us feel that they're here for us all the time. And I'm so grateful for this.
Well, Netanel, the gift of God, he paid the ultimate sacrifice, and now everyone else has a chance to give as well and support an organization like this.